Let's share our secrets, near and far. Wrestling dreams of little scars. Yeah, we're laughing under midnight stars. Take a seat, unwind, let it flow. This is our time, let the stories glow. Midnight Confessions. Ooh yeah, Mama's time to shine. No stressing, sip that tea, feel the vibe, let's talk it out. Come alive, come alive. From late night snacks to love sweet fight, wrestling matches, life spotlight. Yeah, we hold it down, we make it right, but here we laugh under moonlight. Take a breath, let go, let it show. Mama's groove, let the good vibes go. Midnight Confessions. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, Mama's time to shine. No stressing, sip that tea, feel the vibe, let's talk it out. Come alive, come alive. The clock strikes 12, the night is ours. Let's share our secrets, near and far. Wrestling dreams of little scars. Yeah, we're laughing under midnight stars. Take a seat, unwind, let it flow. This is our time, let the stories glow. Midnight Confessions. Ooh yeah, Mama's time to shine. No stressing, sip that tea, feel the vibe, let's talk it out. Come alive, come alive. From late night snacks to love sweet fight, wrestling matches, life spotlight. Yeah, we hold it down, we make it right, but here we laugh under moonlight. Take a breath, let go, let it show. Mama's groove, let the good vibes go. Midnight Confessions. Ooh yeah, Mama's time to shine. No stressing, sip that tea, feel the vibe, let's talk it out. Come alive, come alive. The clock strikes 12, the night is ours. Let's share our secrets, near and far. Wrestling dreams of little scars. Yeah, we're laughing under midnight stars. Take a seat, unwind, let it flow. This is our time, let the stories glow. Midnight Confessions. Ooh yeah, Mama's time to shine. No stressing, sip that tea, feel the vibe, let's talk it out. Come alive, come alive. From late night snacks to love sweet fight, wrestling matches, life spotlight. Yeah, we hold it down, we make it right, but here we laugh under moonlight. Take a breath, let go, let it show. Mama's groove, let the good vibes go. Midnight Confessions. Ooh yeah, Mama's time to shine. No stressing, sip that tea, feel the vibe, let's talk it out. Come alive, come alive.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello, hello. Look a little disheveled here. I don't know what's going on with my hair.
Hi, y'all. Thanks for joining us.
It's like you caught my hand in the cookie jar. Like, oh, hello.
Ma'am, every time. Doesn't matter how many times I tell her. Doesn't matter. Hi, Candace. I had tell her we going live for 15 minutes and still we end up in the same situation, y'all. Y'all pray for me, okay?
And sweatshirt feel like it's about to choke me out. I don't know what's going on. That's what I get for wearing the naked man sweatshirt, because like, get the life together. Anyway,
we got a lot to talk about. We missed y'all last week. Y'all noticed we do not do any kind of wrestling recap. We were on Wrestling Spotlight TV, so make sure you check out their YouTube and the Wrestling Spotlight TV app to get ready. All right, Faith. She says she's ready to drink and get it together. I am happy for it. So y'all know we got 2 weeks till WrestleMania, and we ain't gonna waste time today. So let's hit up one of our favorite parts of the show.
Wait,
what is wrong now?
No, the area. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong.
Yes.
Samuel. They said I'm finally ain't late, so I appreciate. It's all right. We appreciate you. Thank you.
It does. All right. You ready for the streets? Because I got a lot to say. Yes.
Oh, you want? Oh, I'll tell you my lot. Okay, I'll tell you later. But we're gonna get to the streets. Let's go.
Let's see what's going on today. It's gonna be a lot. Let's do
it. Yo. Shh, quiet now. Leaning close. The streets are talking loud and clear. Wrestling whispers in your ear. Rumors flying, news is popping. The ropes are tight, no one's stopping. The streets are talking, yeah. You better listen. Main event, mama's dropping all the wisdom.
Ma'am, still not ready.
No, I was trying to find my lip gloss and I realized it's over here. Anyway, go ahead. And I dropped my bag.
Sweet Jesus.
It's
okay. Okay.
And I'm sober.
Yeah, we're definitely sober tonight. Mistakes were made. All right, let's get to it. I mean, first things first. Chris Jericho's back. That's the first story.
Where?
That Chris Jericho's back.
But where is he back? Where? I didn't see him.
On AEW. He showed up on Dynamite.
Oh, well, that would be why. Yeah, that would make sense.
So he was here in Winnipeg. He said he's home. She said, So essentially, we was all wrong. Here we go. We was trusting the process. We was like, he gonna be there anytime. He's gonna do his retirement run in the WWE, and here we are. Wrong. The question is, why do we think it didn't happen? I know his haircut, girl. I got a picture for y'all. Just a second. I got a picture.
Do you have a picture?
Y'all ain't gonna believe this man. I absolutely do have a picture. Hold for a moment, guys. I will give you guys the picture so y'all can see. Because I definitely took a picture. I was like, what is going on today with Mr. Chris Jericho and his brand new hair color? Hold on, let me see if I can figure out how to do this while we're here together. Because I don't even understand what I went through when I was like, did he seriously do this to himself? I took a whole screenshot, y'all. Here we go.
While she's looking for that picture, Samuel's, it's a watermelon lip gloss. I don't have it. It's not no name. It's just watermelon. That's all I can tell you. Okay. No name.
No name, just watermelon.
Just yeah.
Oh, here you go. I'm about to pop them up for y'all.
Oh, let me see.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Wait, I gotta do it behind us.
Wait,
Sorry,
we're in the way.
I know we're in the way. I'm gonna have to show y'all how to do it after. I keep forgetting. Oh my God. Got me over here playing with this. Got me over here playing with stuff. Lord, help us.
Oh, hey, Trell.
There we go. This is what he looked like this week, y'all.
Now, why he look like a third cousin from somebody removed?
Did you say removed? What he's removed from? Girl, where he removed from?
His upper
he
lip?
Do look a little
His upper lip and his bottom lip? I don't know.
Listen, y'all. This is what we going through every week. But I'm trying to tell y'all, this is what Mr. Chris Jericho looked like this week when he showed up on Dynamite. And I'm trying to tell you, he looked a little tired. Him and CM Punk had that in common a little bit.
You know what? I was going to say that out loud, but I didn't think, He's
looking refreshed, Candace? Is that what Candace said? You think he's looking refreshed, Candace? Y'all see the bags under his eyes is saying, come take me on vacation?
No. Chris, no. Person's bags on vacation, the ones who look at CM Punk, his bags be like, hello, I'm ready to get on any flight you're ready to go on because I have all my bags with me. His is not as bad, but I am going to tell you, Trell, I do believe that too. But I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe he looking a little extra pale-ish. Maybe he could have got a little tan, yeah, maybe not.
He
I don't know. I really have no nice words to say. So I guess I will just shut up because the words that want to come out my mouth are not. I don't know. We can get them off the screen at any time if you like, because soon I'm gonna start just cracking on them. And I don't think he should be cracked on. That's kind of mean.
I figured it out. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Listen.
Like, oh, look at you. You faded a second.
I did all this together with y'all. So here's the thing, y'all. Whoever did his hair coloring, you know what? Y'all see what we don't even have to say. And I love y'all for it. I do appreciate. He is older. You know what I'm saying? I think that was one thing I did take away. He looks great, though. He's in shape. I want to point that out. He is in shape. Candace says, stop bullying Mr. Jericho. And I'm all right. Okay, we gonna stop. But for real, he's back. He showed up at the top of Dynamite in Winnipeg. They was messing with the pyro. It was a very weird moment. So they were messing with the pyro, and Tony Schiavone's in the ring, and then the pyro keeps going off, and then suddenly his song hits, and Judas is on, and the crowd goes crazy because, ain't that his hometown, Winnipeg? So it was a good moment for them, and I'm excited to see him back. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited. He filed a trademark, for the cornerstone. So we don't know. Could this be some kind of new corner to the learning tree? You know what I'm saying? Do we think he's trying to come back for MJF's title? Just saying. Some good stuff happened there. Let me see. I got one more picture for you. I got to show you this one. I found it on X. Next story deserves a picture.
Oh, it deserves a picture.
Picture. I think I saw it.
Why am I spilling? What is
happening? It does deserve it. And I appreciate y'all for hanging tight because, not me seeing Chris Jericho on our screen. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I tried to be kind, and Tanesha didn't help. I did what I could. He looks great for his age. I agree with you. I did what I could here.
I mean, for his age, yes. Okay, fine. Okay. I mean, who am I to say that at 55, I'm going to be okay with me being gray? I may not. I may still be rocking my black and brown and whatever other colors I choose at 55. Who knows? Or maybe I'll finally accept myself and just let myself be fully gray. I don't know. So you know what? I shouldn't be me.
Listen, we have a way to work about it, and know about it. So Did you enjoy Raw this week, y'all? Did y'all enjoy the Madison Square Garden of it all?
I mean, I think it was a great show.
Great show.
And I know, and I say that.
I got another story for you.
Uh-oh.
Did you say that lightly? Y'all, I told y'all about my sister today. She on one. Let's see if we can find this other picture. So y'all, I mean, I wonder if you can guess what picture I'm gonna put up. That's what I should. What picture is Kiara gonna put up, y'all?
Is it a Roman?
This is my next story, y'all. Y'all want to guess what happened to iSpeed?
I saw a clip, but I kind of like to scroll past because I'm like, that's not my thing. So I don't watch streamers, so I don't know.
You don't know? All right. I want to poll the audience. Do y'all want to guess what happened to iSpeed today? You know what? I love that for y'all. Y'all over here talking about, listen, I love this for y'all. He looks better than Philip. Okay, listen here, y'all in the chat. Let's stay on topic. We're going to get to the feel of it all again this week, shortly. Right now, tell me if you can guess what happened today with these two.
Oh, I got to guess.
What's your guess?
LA Knight does something to Speed to get back at him for what he did to the Usos. He did because of that match. I don't know what it is, but he got him back. So I'm saying that's all I can say. That's all I got.
That's all you got? Well, ding, ding. Circle gets a square. In fact, he threw him into his streaming setup during his stream. Mm-hmm. That's what happened today.
Oh, listen, that's a lot of money. A lot of money. And you know,
I mean, is it all sponsored? We need to all stay on Danhausen's good side, obviously. If you out there, stay on his good side, because this curse, he got the worst curse I've ever seen. I think The Miz recovered from his curse. I think somebody else recovered from his curse. Dom recovered from his curse in no time. Maybe he had somebody come over there and, get some holy water. Maybe he went down to church and confessed his sins. I don't know what happened, but apparently Dom seemed to get over that curse, and iSpeed, he out here getting beat up on his own show by LA Knight. Anyway, so that happened today because he cost the Usos their titles. Meet a friend. Yeah, I know. He need to go talk to somebody in the space and get the cleansing. That's what he needs to do. He knows what we do. We find these things, because that's crazy. But yeah, so that's what happened today. And it was accidental, which we'll get into when we get into Raw. However, you said you got some bad news? Oh, God. What's the bad news, Ariel? Oh, God. Candace says she enjoyed Raw. Okay, girl. We don't get into this. Okay. So that was the next story, is that, today continued. Well, essentially.
Faith is already cutting up. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know.
Anyway, we're going to get back to this. Faith, listen. We don't got to start this early. So we got plenty of show left for you to get in on something. And you know what? Philip and Codisha, both of them, you trying to see something? You going to deliver them from something? You going to deliver us from something? Right. I want to know what you're trying to see. Anyhow. So he literally invaded iShowSpeed's live stream. We know that Speed accidentally cost the Usos their titles. And if you read my recent blog, you saw how I felt about that, because I didn't feel great about what happened here with iShowSpeed. I'm not into streaming like that, so I don't quite know his name exactly, but that's what it says. iShowSpeed. So it has something to do with brass knuckles. And then, he got tracked down. The stream went black, apparently, after that. And then Speed was in tears. And Knight told him to show up in Raw in Houston this Monday. So we're going to spend more time with iShowSpeed.
But you know what? I can actually deal
How do we feel about that?
I can say I can actually deal with Speed. However, I will also counter his thing that he accidentally did it because he seemed really comfortable with both Theory and Logan Paul holding his hand up. Because then I was like, you seem real comfortable. Then he was like, but you know, guys, I didn't. No. Because now we all know, especially in the Black community. Okay.
Not she said, okay. Well, we know in the Black community, okay.
But let's just think about it. He didn't quickly put his hands down either. He was just like, I'm here. So it's a little shaky, it's a little iffy. It's a little iffy. I don't think that he truly accidentally interfered.
Okay. Well, I love you. What I want to tie into what you guys talking about out here because I think it's important to get into this. Candace thinks they're making some bad booking decisions lately, but I think you're talking about that 6-man tag that's floating. We got some WrestleMania tea for y'all right after this. Well, right after the next three. And then, so you do think he's the reason that the Usos lost the title, Faith? Yeah, I do too. Because I was like, at what point did he decide not to just jump his behind back over the barricade? Like, why are you here?
And he could take the grass and then he left them there.
But then he went out to dinner with them and stuff. Like, what? Like, if you're really sorry, I don't know that I would keep, over here doing the most. I would just disappear. But, it is what it is. So we're about to see how this unrolls and so on. All right, let's talk about, you prefer him over Jelly Roll? Girl, you're not ready for my SmackDown situation. Because, again, if you haven't read that blog from 2 weeks in a row, it's the same issue with these celebrities. And it's going to be coming soon. All right, let's talk about TNA's mass exodus. Okay? I need to talk about this with somebody because I've been trying to track what's happening. So, Dani Luna was making her name in the Knockouts division. Because remember I told you, they got a little bear out there for a little bit. It was not a lot going on for the TNA Knockouts with Ariana still being the champion at this time. And so, Dani Luna requested her release and was granted it on March 31st. But this isn't the last, this is a release that has been going on. Like she left, the Rascals left, Mance Warner, left, and his wife left, Killer Kelly left. I mean, it seems to be like a lot of people leaving TNA. So I'm saying, do you think this is like a cleaning of the house for them? Or do you think like maybe the locker room might be losing faith in what's going on over there? I'd love to hear what you guys think. I know some of y'all do watch TNA. Let me know. Hey, Dalton. Welcome.
Dalton.
Faith.
I don't know. I feel like TNA also just they just brought up an independent wrestler, and she's good. I forgot her name right now. So I just think maybe it could be twofold. It could be people are starting to lose faith, or it could be the fact that they are trying to start weeding out the ones that no longer wants to be there.
I think that's fair. That's a fair assumption. I also think like the Rascals left because they had done it all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do think they had done it all, right? Happy World Autism Awareness Day. Welcome, Dalton.
And thank you, Dalton. I appreciate it. And thank you for being here in this world because, you guys are special. I should know. I got one. So, yay.
That's right, Candace. That's exactly why she left.
Oh, okay, Samuel. All right, cool. Thank you for being here, too. Not my brother on here. Awesome. Hi, brother. Sorry.
You're gonna have a fun night. Is what it sounds like. You're right, Candace. She requested her release because they wouldn't let her wrestle. That's true, but it just seems to be building. Do we think there's gonna be more releases in the coming weeks and months? I mean, we're hitting WrestleMania season. I feel like this would be the time if you want to request your release because you can go start building your credibility and other independents. I mean, I don't know. Just a thought there. Love to know what you guys think. All right. Now let's get into the WrestleMania rumorville because there's a lot going on.
All right, tell me.
There's a lot going on here. So let me see. I'm gonna see if I don't know if I want to show you this picture or not, but I feel like you will understand once I get here.
Not me want to cry because my brother on here. That's crazy.
Please stop crying. Don't do it. No crying. No crying today. There'll be no crying on the stream today, ma'am. No crying.
It's happy tears. It's
not me, like actually, like, yes. Yes, that's true. Happy tears are beautiful.
You got another picture?
Yep, I got some more. I gotta delete all the other stuff.
We got a lot of props today. Ooh, I'm excited.
Oh, we got pictures today. Yes, girl. Hold on, let me see what I just did to the trash because I didn't mean to do that. Oh wait. Put it back. Sorry. Let me only put the stuff back that I actually want to put back. I'm sorry. Girl, I was about to cause all the problems on my computer while I'm over here doing this with y'all. I am, but here we go. I got it.
Okay.
So this next story involves these people. That's right. Tell her no crying. Thank you. So, y'all two guess the next story I'm about to talk about. It pertains. Here are your clues. It pertains to Monday. Remember, this is the WrestleMania rumor mill. And these two people made a bit of a statement, if you will.
You talking about?
Y'all don't want to try and guess who it is?
Oh, Stephanie and Stephanie and Cody. Stephanie and Cody.
I love my sister. No, not Stephanie and Cody. Though I hear you. I mean, you were pretty good there for a minute. No, wasn't.
Uso.
All right, hold on a second. Let me see if I got it.
Nia and Lash, the Bellas. Oh, the Bella twins. They had something to say. They were talking a lot of junk with Becky.
You know what? I love you so much. You're so awesome. I'm gonna tell you. I gotta pull the right picture up. I got a lot of them. I know you did a good job, but I did a whole bunch of them. So I'm like, girl, you know I was enjoying Raw this week because I just kept taking picture after picture. I did. I was taking picture after picture. What Faye say? Kodisha and Steph? They did make a statement, but that's not the one.
Gunther and Seth is what Candace said.
Look at Candace reading my mind. Ding, 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 ding. Circle gets to swear one more time. Because let me tell you about this story. Did it seem to come out of nowhere else? Nowhere for anyone else? Anybody else go, what the? You gotta tell me. Anybody else?
I didn't expect Gunther to show up, but I guess he kept crying about him not having no match, so I guess it made sense.
Oba and Brock, nah, we knew that was coming. This came out of nowhere, which is why I felt some kind of way about what I had seen. Because I was like, how in the freaking world did we get here?
Well, while you're talking about that, Faith had a good point. From the other.
Okay, let's go ahead. What's Faith's point? When I find my picture that I want to show y'all.
She said that I think women are getting fed up with the lack of faith from their promotions and their ability to present credible storylines and put on great matches when the women prove otherwise all the time. That was, I'm assuming that was from when we were talking about TNA and why they were leaving.
I think that makes sense. Right. Do you think that's only going to be a TNA problem?
Absolutely not.
This is what I was discussing with you guys.
Wow.
Candace's brother apparently sees all the things because he expected it because they seem to be only two top guys without a Mania match. Let me tell y'all something. When this happened on Monday, I literally looked at the screen and was like, absolutely not. Because here's what the story is. So the word on the street is that this match was a panic pivot, finalized just days before Monday. Half a creative wanted Seth to finish his Vision storyline, with Heyman, but the brass decided Gunther needed a Big Four level opponent for Vegas. So this is how we ended up here. Yes. So here's my problem with this, and I'll just start this off now. My biggest issue here is they could have given us breadcrumbs to try to get us somewhere, right? If you weren't sure who it was gonna be, then
I love you.
Then you go ahead and you have Paul take a phone call in front of the camera, or Paul hang up the phone. You start putting these breadcrumbs in here so that it starts to realize that he's getting help from somewhere. Because I ain't gonna lie, when Gunther showed up, I was like, why? This made no sense to me. Why is Gunther, is he gonna retire Seth? Is he pausing his retirement situation? Because he better not try to retire the Architect.
You think that's what he's trying to do right now? He better not.
This is my concern. Because this story kind of messes up with what we're doing with Gunther, right? Because Gunther, we think, was supposed to face Rey Mysterio. That's right. But Rey probably is not cleared. Or they decided they needed to up the ante some more and give him Seth. Or again, one of the Big Four. The other three are busy. So here we are with just Seth. Yes, exactly, Faith. Exactly what we're talking about. So they were supposed to have matches with other people. But here is the other story I heard, is that Braun is actually really, really close to coming back. But they were scared to give him and Seth that match at Mania because they thought they wanted to give him more time. So I wouldn't be shocked if we see a Braun sighting during WrestleMania. But I do think this is an interesting matchup in that we haven't seen it before. However, I thought they could have told a story better to get us here. Because we was talking about that daggone email that Paul Heyman didn't read for like 3 segments on Raw. So what's one phone call? So I really feel like they could have done a little bit more work there to plant the doubt, because it could have been anybody, right? Like it didn't have to be Seth. But if you start thinking about this in advance, then it doesn't seem like it comes out of nowhere. But admittedly, it's a new match. I'm really interested to see what happens. But I also think Gunther better not win because of his legend career killer situation. So. All right. Welcome, welcome. You agree with some of what's been saying online? Yeah. Gunther versus Brock, with Heyman asking for Gunther's help in exchange for retiring Gunther retiring Brock post WrestleMania. Again, these are opportunities that they could have done to like plant the seeds of the story. I feel like right now it's just it was kind of out of nowhere. That's why I felt there. What do you think, Tanesha?
I mean, I think Faith had a good point with that. Most likely Paul had brought Brock back for Seth, but Seth wasn't ready yet. It wasn't cleared. So he countered him with Obafemi. And then you had to have somebody else to counter. So the next person, who I also felt like, because he kept complaining about there's no match for me. There's no match that I'm going to match. How are we going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. Then it was like, all right, fine, we're going to make you a match. But I do agree with you. We should have sat here and seen Paul on the phone with somebody, text, or he could have even been texting somebody. Right. Like, you know, he could have did a whole bunch of other different things that would have made it seem like, okay, he was in contact with somebody. Or even backstage, you see him talking to somebody, but there's somebody in the shadows, so you can't really tell who they are, where they are, what they're doing. That could have played that part too. It should have been, because just like, I know we're going to get into it, but just like with Randy's talking to somebody on the phone. We don't know who that person is. I have a suspicion, but we don't know who that person is. But at least it's leading up to it, because once that reveal comes, which I know my suspicion is most likely right, it's going to be like, you know.
I hear you. I hear you. I just felt like we could have done a better job if you're going to end up here. Like, you got to start the story. You can't do all these things in the last minute, which is why my next story is going to come in next. So the card count is the next story.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you, Candace. I do like the idea of Gunther and Seth because it is new, right? Like, I do like that. I am concerned, however, because we've been building Gunther as this career killer. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of match. Are we putting that aside? Is he going to pick that up after WrestleMania? Like, I think there's just too many questions here that maybe shouldn't be. Because if Paul Heyman hired him, like you guys are all kind of saying, which is what I thought made sense, then we should have started again, texting, calling, something. I need you to come here next week. We could have put it on social media. You know what I mean? Like, didn't even have to be. We could have done it on one of those Raw recap shows. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, here we go. The card count is the next story. So There are whispers of a 16-match card. So you know that we get less matches typically. Like, usually on our PLEs, we get about 4. There is some talk that we are probably going to get about 7 per night at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is a good idea.
Which sounds about right.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I don't want it to be 4 or 5. Like, I feel like we need to fill it up. Especially, like I said, if you see what AEW is doing, they give you so much bang for your buck. Like, did you all miss that Paul Heyman was speaking to someone on the phone backstage on Monday? Was he? Apparently so.
Clearly, I did, because I didn't see that one.
I know, Candace. Is this AEW, girl? Yes, exactly. 16. Nope, it's going to be 7 matches per night for a whopping number of 14. But there was some speculation that they were going to do a 16-match card for both nights, which means we would have gone up by at least 1 each night. But that's not happening. So, wonk wonk, that went away. Sorry, y'all. Our hopes went up, but, you know, it's fine. We have other things to look forward to if you want more matches on your card. And the fact that there may be one more massive surprise announcement on the way. Now, I don't know what it is. Now, sorry, I don't have no speculation about what that actually is. But there is some potential that we could get at least one more match. I just hope it's like a women's match. I was like, can we build something else? Can we give the girls more to do? This ladder match is really exciting. I will tell you. The one with Penta kind of alluded to on Monday. And then they gave us the list of people who were going to be in it by the end of the show. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of looking forward to that. They had to do something with Rusev, though. But he made it to WrestleMania, so do your thing. That's all I'm saying. All right. Lastly, let me tell you what Cody Rhodes said on a podcast. Okay, says spoiler alert. Okay. Let me tell you about Cody, and then we'll go to your spoiler. Cody recently went on the Nikki and Bree show and admitted he is tired of long-standing rivalry. His quote is, he specifically mentioned guys like Seth Rollins 4+ times, saying, you get into these rivalries and you're just in there, and it took a great deal out of each other. So how do we feel about that? Like, typically, wrestling rivalries can be long or short. But how do you think about Cody's? His reigns have gone and his rivalry. Do you think he should have less of those long-term ones? More of the short-term? What do you think?
I mean, I don't know how to say this without being mean. Well, we know me. I don't really care. So I don't know why I'm trying to be politically correct. Well, if you weren't so boring, sir, then these rivalries would make sense. And they would not feel so burdened to you because it is great. You know, like, that's the whole point. Like, there is no niceness in wrestling. Like, there is someone who does not like the other person for a reason. Mm-hmm. Like, and that's what builds up. Like, think about, if we think about the history of wrestling in general, how many rivalries can we name? Like, there's no like, and it could be for anything. It could be for the fact that you wear a tie all the time. I just don't like you because you wear a tie. Like, you know, like, or like, remember like the John Cena and The Rock, right? Which is why it became full circle when that whole thing happened, because it was like, y'all were a rivalry and you had such a problem with him being a part-timer. And look at you, now you're a part-timer. And now you're part-timing with the part-time timer. Look at that. Rivalry was striking us different. Or what about like, if we think about the factions, right? The corporation. Everybody was fruited with the corporation. No one could stand the corporation, right?
That's right.
But if we really think about it, rivalries is what make wrestling wrestling. We can even talk about AEW and the Death Riders and other people, whatever those people are. But their rivalry, and it don't make sense to me, but you know, I get it. Or the Don Callis family. How many people have rivalries in their family, but they're still a family? A dysfunctional one, but they're still a family.
You're not wrong. She's not wrong. They're very dysfunctional.
Rivalries is what make the stories more interesting.
Yes.
Like when Kevin Owens come back, is he going to still have beef with you, or are he going to have beef with Sammy?
I don't know.
Or maybe Randy now, because, you know, Randy turned and now all of a sudden, you know, he's like, you were mad at me because I beat him up and now you beat him up too. Like, who knows? I think he needs to sit down somewhere because he sounds crazy.
Okay. I appreciate that point of view. Y'all let me know what you think. I feel like I kind of co-sign a lot of what you say. I don't know if I consider Cody boring. I just think when he has the title, it's not as entertaining, which I think probably means the same.
That is boring.
But it's just, once he gets the title, it's very hard to like buy in to Cody as a champion. But as an underdog, as someone who's fighting, you can get behind it.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Cody. I do like you. I just don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
all right, let's find out what y'all saying. Oh. We're either getting added to the WrestleMania card, Io and Asuka, a women's U.S. title match, and a 6-man tag match. Yeah, I heard about the 6-man tag match, and we're going to talk about that. The Usos, LA Knight versus the Vision of I Show Speed. I know who better win. I really wish that they had not taken the titles off of the Usos. Hey, that you got me yawning. All right, so the U.S. title, I think that's a really good idea too, because the problem is we just don't get enough of all of the title matches that we should get. So WrestleMania really should be a showcase for every single title, period. Like every single title should be on the card getting defended. It needs to move. The whole board needs to be shucking up again. Like, this is your moment. So I hope they do it. She said, hold on. If Cody doesn't want a long rivalry, then he doesn't want storylines that matter and just is good with throwing together BS. I mean, I will tell you, I did enjoy his rivalry with Seth. I thought they were really great together. And but I also think Seth does that to a lot of people. They just look good together. His rivalry with Kevin Owens got much better as it went on. The first couple matches were like, but I felt like it got better as you kept going, which I feel like it should have. I think Cody can have these title matches that go on in these rivalries, but you got to keep telling the story. Like, this is what I enjoyed about him and Drew even, right? Like, it's okay to build this thing. Like, you don't have to have a new opponent all the time.
Okay. But also, too.
Sorry. Oh. All right. I think it's because I did not take a nap today. Don't look at me. I think it's because face champions are just boring in general. You know what, Candace? I don't know if I think face champions are all boring.
No,
I think that if you have the type of charisma, it's interesting. But you have to let the heel go further. Like, they got to do some shocking, crazy nonsense for you to be like, oh, why did you do that to him? You know, I think Seth and Gunther. Like, he attacked him. I'm like, oh, he just got back. That's some BS. I love that. Also, look at what happened. You know, I know you don't know this, but Will Ospreay yesterday and Pac, the bastard Pac, I don't know what his name is. But either way, he came and whooped that man in the daggone entryway. So I don't think Will Ospreay as a champion would be boring either. So I'm like, I mean, is it a story thing? Is it how far they let their heels go? I think it's probably a creative thing in a sense of you don't tell a story that feels meaningful and that grabs attention. That's how I feel. That they fail Cody as a champion. If you want to make him a QB1, you got to put him in these kind of games that are, you know, amazing, incredible. You got to put him underneath all the stands trying to get to his title. And then I feel like they could have upped the ante. Like, we could have had a ladder match. Like, they could have upped the ante on some of these feuds. So, I don't know if I think it's just a Cody problem. Just want to point that out. Oh, you're not getting Chelsea in WrestleMania? Well, I'm sure we'll see her if that helps, Candace. You know what, Faith? This is what we've been saying. Turn Cody and let him chase. That's right. I agree.
But do I really want another Cody and Roman? Like, do I really want that? Do I really want another Cody and Roman right now? Because him being heel is going to do what? I don't think being heel going against Roman is what it is right now. He needs to be heel and not be chasing after a title. Let him be heel and be something else.
Okay.
I think, like you said, like when he's chasing after something, times versus something, maybe a little bit to build his character that way.
I think that's fair.
That's what I think.
I think that's fair. He needs more time. The problem is they keep giving him the title back too soon because they don't know what to do with him without the title, which is kind of crazy. So, with that, ready to get into the SmackDown shenanigans? Because, man, y'all know we didn't have time to get into this, and we weren't with y'all last week, so we're going to have to go back for a little bit because I need to talk about Damian Priest and R-Truth. I need to spend a little time. I do love them too. But do I love them as tag team champions? Do y'all love them as tag team champions?
I do.
Cody doesn't want to be a heel. I know he doesn't want to be a heel. But
he needs to suck it up.
It wouldn't hurt.
There's some things we don't want in life. Like you being boring. But, you know, we have to suck it up and deal with it. So, suck it up, Buttercup.
You got a spoiler. Well, I expect them to do Cody and Roman 3. That does not make me happy, though. Anyway, let's get into this. How are we feeling about Damian Priest and R-Truth? Because Truth is officially one of the oldest champions in history. Do we think that was the right move for that particular championship set?
Well, when you say it like that, when you say he's the oldest, that's kind of messed up.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with him being one of the oldest.
I know, but it was like how you said it. You was like, and he's the oldest. It was like, well, when you put it that way, no. I mean, like when you put it that way, no. But I'm like, but it's also like, it's almost like if Ric Flair came back and he would we not be happy that he was a tag team title holder?
I would not be happy. Ric Flair, I need him to stay home and be safe. Okay, we don't need to. No, he needs to be home and enjoying retirement. This is what I'm saying. Candace is bringing out the point that I have a problem with the story.
Oh, see, I don't see it like that way. I do.
I do.
That's crazy.
Look at what's happening on SmackDown with the other tag teams. Look at the Motor City Machine Guns.
I mean, yeah. Maybe they're transitional title holders. They just need to get off the Y6. And they just didn't know where to give it. So they gave it to them.
They from the MFT. Didn't they? Take it from the MFT?
Okay, right. MFT. They did. But I mean, okay, you're right. My bad. I forgot MFT took it from them. But that's the problem. As you said, like the SmackDown, the tag team division of SmackDown is not as prominent as it used to be. So I couldn't even remember who had what or where. Because they were.
This is my point.
They were fighting. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna let you talk.
Faith is actually reading my mind. Like, y'all are Candace and Faith, y'all on one today. Y'all just go ahead and bring it before I even have a word to say here. This is my biggest issue overall. Is that it's creative. It's creative. Look at here, Candace. Again, I haven't even gotten to this part. Where are they? Did you just take it off the screen? Put it back.
My bad. I'm putting it back. Don't touch it. Putting it back. Sorry.
This is exactly my point. We have actual tag teams. So while I love seeing R-Truth at any given time because I love him, I am also concerned that they're kind of putting Damian Priest in this weird box. I don't understand. His rivalry with Aleister was kind of weird. I don't know. Again, is this a creative problem or is this a talent problem? Right? So, like, could they have told a story that made Aleister and Damian more interesting? Probably. But they didn't. We saw them. They had these weird interactions. The most interesting thing was the fireball, but it was still weird. But then when he came back off the fireball situation, it felt slow and stagnant instead of building to something, right? So is that their fault or is that more of a creative situation where we need to figure out how to tell a story differently? But I do want to highlight that I think Damian's fantastic. Maybe he needs a rebrand. You know what I mean? Like maybe he just needs a refresh or something to kind of get him back into contention. I don't know. But also, where are the Street Profits? Like they need to figure out what they're going to do here with Damian, period. R-Truth can pop up anywhere. Hell. I'm waiting for him and Danhausen to be in the same place. I'm ready for that moment because that would be hysterical. So that's where I am with that. So, Faith, you saying we're going to see the Street Profits when Bianca comes back? Well, this is my moment to say this. I meant to say this, and I'm sad I didn't get a chance to tell y'all last week. The story that Bianca was going to lose her hand or her finger was in freaking sanity. Just because you have a platform does not mean you need to say things like that. Like, it's a knuckle, my guy. Did she tell us this? No. This is you speculating. And half the time, you don't even like WWE coachmen. So, like, it's not helpful to put information like that out there. Maybe speak about things you actually know. Because I'm like, she got surgery. They didn't cut it off. She was rehabbing it. They're not cutting it off. You know what I mean? So let's just be better. Just be better about that. He is trying to stay relevant, Candace, and I really prefer he did not. Talk about something else. There's plenty of other things to talk about in the world. Well, see, look at this area. So here's the thing. We have Fraxium, Motor City Machine Guns, the Garzas. We have, who else was it? We still got the MFTs. We still got the Wyatt Six. I mean, we have tag teams. What's happening? Can we use them? You know what, Candace? Yes, ma'am. Exactly. It'd be your own people out here screwing you up. Just we need to support each other, people. We got to. But on to the next story. We're gonna talk about this last week's SmackDown because now, y'all, oh my God, my heart was broken when Melo lost this U.S. title. And I love me a Sammy moment. I love me Sammy, but I just was not ready for Melo to lose that title yet.
Yeah.
How did you guys feel about it?
I don't think he should have lost it yet. I mean, that could have been something that they could have saved for WrestleMania if that's really what they wanted to do. He was doing really good. He was really holding the championship down. So I don't see why, unless he's about to get married soon. And,
he's getting married in October, he said on a recent podcast.
Oh, so then, who knows? Maybe he's going to try to get his rematch at WrestleMania.
He might be. Faith Dawkins just had a baby a week ago, and Tez has been supporting Bianca, I believe. That's fair. But they only work like 1 day a week, so respectfully. It's not a bad idea to go into work sometimes, clock in. Just saying. I don't know. I'm just out here with my thoughts and feelings. You said MFTs are getting ready to turn on Solo.
To be fair, I think it's time because he keeps acting like he's some mob boss and he keeps trying to act like I'm the tribal chief of you guys. And at some point he is leading them astray. I'm over this faction. They can go away too. It's time.
You want them to break up too? Listen. I hear you. I just feel like there's more that we could have done for Sammy and especially for Melo. Like there were still more matchups to make. I would have loved to see him and Trick start to circle around each other. Though I do like Trick in the title picture too, in a way. I like the chemistry between him and Randy. Randy is always dancing to his song, which is hilarious to see. So I don't know. Oh my God. Not Faith again. Hi, Ariel. My best friend just returned. You know what? Listen. I hear you, Ariel. But I don't know. The Viper is the Viper is on one this time. I don't know. You heard Stephanie this week. He didn't come here to play. He's trying to make his title numbers rise. Not Faith. Okay. Melo should have walked into Mania as champ. I'm calling a triple threat for US again. He'll probably see it. That would be great because I know there has been a lot of backlash online about Melo not having his title shot, which is it's weird. I really feel like he should have went into Mania with that title unless he was injured or something, but I don't think that's his story. So it's just a strange thing to have him lose it right now. And I do think, to Tanisha's point, it would have been more impactful had Sammy won it in a triple threat or something at Mania. That would have been Sammy's WrestleMania moment, right? Like, crazy work. But I really hope he did a fantastic job with that open challenge. Enough so that we're starting to see it in other places. But here we go. All right. Can we talk about Rhea and B-Fab's match last week? Now I'm going to tell y'all something. I was and continue to be very hopeful and excited about this faction. Because in Kiara's brain, it's like magic waiting to happen. You have B-Fab, you got Michin, you got Jade, you got almost the baddies are us. I mean, you really could just put the gas under them and watch them come together.
Are us. Did you just say baddies are us?
I did. I mean, you really could just like make magic happen. But I also want to caution y'all a little bit because, it takes a minute for factions to come together. If you remember Damage Control took a minute. Fatal Influence takes a minute. Still's taking a minute. They finally look like a faction now. So it takes a little time for the women to meld together. But I also think that's where story comes in, right? So I'm hoping that's what we get to see soon. But I was excited to see BFAB get her little shine on. I think it'll be a platform for BFAB to meet Chen to get a little bit more shine and hopefully elevate Jade as his like leader. So fingers crossed. How do we feel about the way Rhea is being presented in this program, though? Do we like it? Are we feeling concerned about it?
I mean, I wish she had backup. Like, I get it, but I wish she would have backup. So I'm hoping her backup arrives at WrestleMania of people that we didn't think about or whoever. Only because I'm one who don't like people getting jumped. I think it's corny. I think it's weak. I think it's bullshit. We on TikTok, so I can curse. I don't think it's befitting to your character. Because if it takes 3 of you to beat her up, well, that means to me you can't beat her up by yourself. That's just how I look at it.
I mean, Rhea is like supposed to be Rhea like this.
I know. You're saying she's supposed to be like this strong, and I'm not saying she's not. But so is Jade supposed to be this. I'm a strong, powerful house. But now I got 2 of my baddies with me, and now they're gonna beat you up and hand you to me, so I can just do my finishing moves and call it a day. And now you're gonna know that in our match, that most likely they're going to interfere. So now you have to combat not just me, but them too. And hopefully you survive. And if you survive, well, but we already know. I don't think so. I think they're not creating this faction for her to lose.
That's right.
So I think I'm like, I get it, but I don't like it. Not ding dong, Tanesha. What? Ding 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 ding. What?
What you were saying?
What I say? Oh, okay. I was like, what did I miss? What I say?
Listen, I also like continuity. I'm just ready for some magic to happen here. I don't care how they do it. I'm just like, please, because I think BFAB has been ready. I would love to see them to go after the tag team titles. I want to start seeing them in the mix. I know we got to wait a little bit, but though I don't know if you should have to wait a little bit, considering they were a tag team before all of these shenanigans. So, why didn't they go get in the mix? Why don't they, everybody and their mama in the mix? Why not add them? Then they can get their WrestleMania moment too. Like, listen, this could be your time. I just feel like I would send them to Raw to start some junk. Since we got everybody crossing over shows, just send them. Have Jade and them just show up on Raw and be all there. Ooh. So, Tanesha, that's what you said. So you said someone might return to back up Rhea.
Okay.
Who's going to return to back up Rhea? Okay, don't tell me. I want to be surprised. I'm sorry. Don't tell me. However, I want to thank God since we're talking about the women tag teams, because you know what? Nikki and Brie, Nikki particularly looked a little rough in there. I'm glad she looked a little better on Raw when we saw them, but she looked like she got hurt into the match with Alexa and Charlotte, which was kind of strange. And then, of course, we had the Irresistible Forces come out and attack everybody. And like I said on my blog, the tag team title scene is a mess, just like the men's was at this time last year. So my concern is, one, that we're repeating the story, and I'm concerned that we'll end up in the same place, meaning eventually we'll end up with like Wonk Wonk again, where nothing is like happening and they just have belts floating around. So that's where I'm at. But what are you doing? How are you feeling about, tag team, women's tag team shenanigans? And, there is some fire in the division right now, which is very fun, especially to see Lyra and Bailey finally get my like amazing, impressive, spark of approval, because they did the job on Monday. They were great on Monday.
I mean, I think they're finally acknowledging that this is a tag team division, because even was it Michael or somebody? They was like the tag team division, or no, it was Lash. One of them said it, and I was like, so now we're acknowledging that this actually is a tag team division, that you guys were building a tag team division again, which is good. So now this answers the questions why for you, like why they're not breaking up Lara and Bailey, because they're actually trying to make them a tag team. I think too, everyone also started to look like tag teams. Like, remember how we used to have tag team divisions? Everybody had the same matching gear or colors or whatever the schemes and things of that nature is good. Now, if we can only make everybody have a tag team name and not just their names, then you will really have a tag team division. Like, we are actually, these are us. This is our music when we come out together. Versus, we're still coming out with our own music and we're bridging the gap or bridging the music together. But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I kind of saw the match, the four-way match. I kind of saw that happening once the whole incident happened between when Lash knocked out Alexa.
Yes.
Yes. And also, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Let me just get this thought out.
Sure how to help you with that.
Not Alexa actually answering my questions, and I wasn't even talking to her.
Listen, this is why I start unplugging some of them things. It's weird. Stop talking to me, random AI bot. Like, I don't.
I will say I do not like how Lash is throwing Alexa around like a rag doll and treating her.
I was gonna say,
Alexa, no one's talking to you. Stop talking to me.
You need to call her Miss Bliss or something. You're gonna have to stop using her first name. Just stop doing that. Yes,
but I don't like how she is ragdogging her. That is not cool. That is one of those. I mean, I get it, but it's also like, to me, I guess this is when the mom hat comes on. I'll be like, stop throwing her around like she's a rag dog. What's wrong with you? You bigger. Leave her alone. Like, go pick up somebody your own size. Like,
do you remember when Chyna did that to Marlena? That's what it reminds me of. Like, I used to be so stressed out whenever she did that to Marlena. So that reminds me of that. So I actually do like it in the sense of like seeing the size differential. But I enjoyed Lash and Nia. And Nia, girl, you is looking amazing. I want to clap that up all the way. You look so good, girl. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it, girl. You look great. But her and Lash really do complement each other. But I do want to talk about that entrance music. But at least they have some, Candace. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like beggars can't be choosers here. At least they have a name.
That's right. Name and their own. So then when they come out individually, they have their own individually people. And then as when we're coming together as a collective, this is who we are.
You know what? I think you might be right, Faith. But I also think that we're rebelling against that as a wrestling audience. Like, if you guys watch other podcasts, you people don't like this. We don't like this. So I don't know how long this is gonna last. They're gonna keep trying. See, Candace gets me. Here we go. That's right. And they're using it as an advantage, and it makes Lash look fantastic. Exactly. Exactly. It looks fantastic. I'm not gonna hold you. I remember that moment. You have to remember all the times, or remember when Chyna came in the first time and she grabbed Marlena and she like threw her like a rag doll and just was like shaking her all throughout the ring, looking like she was a shaken baby syndrome. Like, it was terrifying. as a child watching that.
Right.
But it was jarring. And I feel like it's jarring to see Lash do that to Alexa. So that doesn't bother me as much. I'm excited that we're seeing Lash get that treatment.
Okay.
Because, they don't always do that. I'm going to come back to that. But, the next part, I need to tell y'all this, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. My next part is about Jelly Roll, y'all. I'm going to have to get on my soapbox and tell y'all. He got way too many segments on SmackDown. He's invading every segment on SmackDown. Like, I'm all for the celebrities who come and participate in WrestleMania season. But you don't need 3 to 4 segments. Like, you don't need to be a part of everything. Why was he in the last segment? Why was he having so many of the segments backstage? And more importantly, this acting that I am seeing reminds me of him on Saturday Night Live. Okay? Like, I was like, no. That's how you know you're doing too much. When it's not feeling like authentic. It feels like he's there more than the wrestlers I want to see. I was like, can I see more Angel? Can I see more R-Truth? Can I see some of the people we ain't seen? Where's Apollo? Why are you always on my screen? Can Danhausen curse him? Like, I have a lot of things here about this, but I just think they're using him way too much. Like, I'm all for you getting to live your dream. I'm all for you losing weight and getting healthy and doing all the things. We all trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I am proud of you, but I don't want to see you 6 times on SmackDown. I want to see you 1 time. And that's saying a lot for me, because y'all know how I feel about seeing him that many times. But for him to end the show getting RKO'd by Randy, why was I cheering? Like, listen, enough is enough. We don't need to see him that much. All right, I just had to say that because it was really eating me. It's like, just because you raise your hand that you want to participate, this is not a Bad Bunny. Exactly. He got the pin over Kit Wilson, and I was like, what the is happening?
I mean, I don't like Kit Wilson, so that's okay for me.
I was like, yes, you're right, Kit. Toxic. Exactly. Toxic. No, I'm seeing him too much, and I don't need to. And I think they need to pull it back, because they're leaning so far into that it's like we're missing the rest of the momentum. Some of the time that you're giving Jelly Roll, you could be giving other people to help build this Mania card. That's all I'm saying. Just putting that out there. Yes, I saw him. Faith. Y'all, if you're not in the chat, you're not living. Faith, yes, I did see him over there shaking it. It was I told you I had seen him 1 time, 3 times too many on SmackDown. I really hope they start to pare it down. We don't need to see him that much. Can I see more? The people I want to see more of are wrestlers that are currently on your roster, not celebrities. There's that. Okay, I had to get that out there. Y'all can tell me if I'm the only one out here and y'all feel like I'm wrong. I really would love to hear that. I want to hear your point of view. If you think that actually you love seeing him all the time, please tell me that I ain't going to get mad at you. We can agree to disagree. Remember, this is y'all safe space.
No, I don't. I think it's stupid. I think his gimmick is stupid. You're toxic, Negro. You toxic. I can't stand you. Sorry.
I love it. Toxic. It's awesome. The crowd and Kiara are into it. I guess that's all that matters. All right, so here we go. You think they inserted Jelly as a seed for Cody and Randy's match? He better not. Like, I told you, I am ready for Randy to be a world champion, because I feel like we're having a hard time with Cody. Randy would be a great opportunity here. This is a moment to really lean in and do some magic. I wasn't going to say that, but yes, as well. We really got to work on that, Mr. Roll. Among other things you've said in the press, there's a few things here or there that are not working for me. But I was trying to just, suspend belief and enjoy what we're seeing here, but I cannot enjoy him on my screen 24/7. I cannot. And with that, let's get into this moment. Because y'all know what? I really feel like y'all deserve to get into this moment. Because I had to take a moment when I saw this. Can we talk about this for a minute?
Oh, yay.
Can we talk about this? So, guys.
I loved it. She was like, you know who I am? I am Stephanie McMahon. You better tell him. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go.
Yes.
I love me some Stephanie.
I love me some Stephanie too, but I didn't appreciate the remix to her music. Please never do that again. That thing was trash. Give me the original song, please. And thank you. That's my workout song, y'all. Yes. But this remix, I don't know what was going on with Madison Square Garden remixes. Hers wasn't the only one that was trash. But that being said, this moment bothered me. And I'm going to tell you why. I didn't get it. I was like, why is Stephanie out here telling Cody he's not good enough? I confusion.
Sorry. Me and Faith, she was reading my brain. I'm waiting for you to finish, but she started saying what I was going to say out loud. But go ahead.
No, absolutely. I just was very confused at this whole segment. And then, like, when she slapped him, and I saw that little smirk, and I was like, is there something bad about to happen? Because that's the only way I can co-sign this situation. It just was weird and awkward to me. But you could tell me I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? It was weird and awkward to me. But y'all can go ahead and tell me y'all thought it was amazing. I just want to know. All right, here we go. Candace, see you.
Wait.
Mr. Thighs.
Wait. I got an announcement. Okay. You hear it first. Here on Midnight Confessions. Stephanie is the person that Randy is talking to on the phone. Okay, goodbye.
Thank you, Tanesha. Thank you for that. I love this for you. All right. If you're just now joining us, Mr. Thighs is Faith's name for Mr. Orton, in case you're wondering. What is Stephanie's nickname? The McMahon name, although Vinny's in trouble, is still wrestling royalty. Yeah, and he got a shout out this week. I know. Why was he there? Again, welcome to my life and confusion, where everyone's just floating everywhere. They're just floating everywhere. And then this is the only thing. I was like, I hope this is the case because I thought it was weird. I'm not gonna hold you. Faith is down with your prediction, Tanesha. And I don't think you're wrong. I don't. I thought it was his father too, Candace, at first, but story has it that we're gonna find out tomorrow who was on the other line of that call.
No, well, you know what? I feel like that was always the story. I feel like every time we find out, because remember when he was first on, he's like, all right, I'm gonna be there. You gonna be there? I'm gonna be there. So then I'm like, ooh, we're gonna find out who it is. Then the person ain't there. We don't know. And he's still on the phone, talking to people on the phone. I think it's her. And there's no need for us to find out that it's her until WrestleMania. Because after she slapped him, and whatever. And then immediately when she slapped him, I said, ooh, you about to call Brandy out. Where Brandy? Is she coming? Because I know how she don't play about her man. Her man. You don't be doing nothing like that, right? So
she was very upset online on X. She
was like, don't make me. I said, yes, girl, come, because we gonna need you because it's about to get juicy out here in these streets. But what makes me also believe that it's her was once he turned around and he said, "Thank you," she did the smirk of smirks. And if you are not new here and you have watched her through her career, like we have, WrestleMania, and she's my best friend in my head, okay? Best friend in my head.
Same.
You know that smirk
all day, every day.
You about to get betrayed in a way that you would never imagine, that you didn't think you were about to get betrayed, because she smiled in your face and told you that she really meant what she said, and she believed.
And she gave him a pretty light slap too. That wasn't as hard as her normal slaps.
She was like, "I believe in you. I need you to snap out of it. You need to understand something."
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that I don't know where I was going with that because my brain kind of went. But yeah, that's why.
Oh, this wasn't part of my Streets Are Talking this week because it was very troubling to read the new reports that came out today. And so I'm not going to tell you anything about it except to suggest, if you want to know, you can go ahead and Google that. I'm good. Just want to let you know.
Wait, is that the person that was suing him?
Yep, there's new reports out.
Like the one who was suing her, like the one that had everyone in the panties in a bunch when Brock came? That one? That person? Or is this the one with the car accident? I just want to know.
No, it's that person. It's Janelle Grant.
Okay.
Yeah. The one who worked at the company.
Okay, got it.
Shenanigans ensued. Yeah, that one. Ooh, there's some allegations that are really bad. They got really graphic this time, but I'm gonna let y'all have that. Anyway, they're in St. Louis tomorrow, so we'll see. I really did think it was his father too, Candace. So, I mean, if it is in fact Stephanie or she has some shenanigans afoot, let's see it. I'm down for it. Now, before we get up out of here talking about Raw, I'm not going to even let y'all guess this time. I'm not going to even let you guess this time. Nope, not going to do it. Not going to let you guess this time. I think we already talked about how I feel about the Usos. Can we talk about the way they went after each other this week? And Liv had the audacity to tell her mama, to call her mama something crazy in Spanish. Okay? This one, I'm excited for. I'm very excited at the Stephanie and Liv of it all. They really went in this week. I love it. Give me all the fire with these two. I feel like this is one of my favorite matches going into WrestleMania.
I do want to say, though, the one thing I did not like about her promo was that she's like, where I'm from, things are on site. And I'm like, girl, you act like you're from New York. You are from Jersey, okay?
Says a New Yorker.
Exactly. Which is why I'm saying what I'm saying. You was talking all this junk like you from Madison Square Garden or in the city or 5 boroughs. And ma'am, you are from Jersey. And you're not even from like Newark or Jersey City or anywhere close to New York City. Just saying. That was just a little like, you was probably around too many of your New York friends and you just thought you could say those things. But either way, I did like how Stephanie came down to that ring. She was like, oh, you got so lots to say. I'm about to hurt you. I knew the moment she said something in Spanish. I was like, oh, it's over. You just talked about her mommy in Spanish. And saying,
oh, yeah, she said some real crazy. Again,
she was trapped. Cool.
This is your moment, guys.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Hit up that Duolingo, Babbel. Google even has a translator where you could find out what was said, because it was ugly. And if you ever say that to a Hispanic person, you better be prepared, because you ain't gonna make it out that door without something happening to you. Yeah. So my suggestion is, don't ever say that. So in case y'all like, oh, what'd she say? Don't repeat it. Don't repeat it. I'm saying. Y'all don't want in the chat. Y'all don't want in the chat. All right. It was not a good night to be a security officer at WWE at all. You know what, Candace? Before we move on to that, this is a good question. So as I was watching this week, I had the same thought. I was like, wait a minute. Are we prolonging this? And why for? Is Raquel going to cost her the match at WrestleMania? And can we talk about the way Roxanne looked at Liv? Because some didn't seem right there. Considering that, you need to remember that who brought Roxanne into the Judgment Day?
Ooh. Well, remember, we already said that he was plotting. We already said he was plotting when he brought her in.
That's right. So Finn is the one who brought Roxanne in. So why is she going to be okay with y'all turning on Finn? Because as you recall, they all gave her the cold shoulder. And Finn was like, girl, I got you. Let's hang out. So I just think this is about to get real good. Maybe it's Raquel and Roxanne who turn on her. Because right now, it's all Liv about, Liv is only about Dom. Dom this and Dom that. Especially if you look at X. It's Dom this and Daddy Dom that. So I'm just saying, we definitely got some switching up to do here. So, we got some switching up to do. And I can't wait to see what happens. It's about to be fire. I'm ready. Y'all ready? Because, please burn the Judgment Day down. Any moment now is a moment.
As Whitley's mother used to say, just die. Just die. Remember that? Wait, hold on. Not like die, but you have to. Okay, hold on. From a different world than Whitley.
Thank you.
Whitley was getting married. God. Okay, I just said that. I said like Whitney. Okay, sorry. So if anyone understands what I'm saying, Whitley from the different world was supposed to marry Byron, but she decided to marry Dwayne. And her mama said, you just die. Because whatever the case was. So I'm just saying that in that reference of what we were just talking about, not actually physically died. Never mind, I'm done. Clearly, I had too much sugar. I've had. Hello? Are y'all here? Is it just me? Am I frozen? Are you frozen? Who's frozen? Are we all frozen? Hello? Someone say something in the chat so I know I'm not by myself. Thank you. Thank you, Candace. Thank you. Appreciate you. But clearly, my sister's frozen. If I'm not frozen.
No, I'm back. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Because it was funny because I'm watching your face freeze and I was like, wait, is it me? Did I freeze? Someone say something.
No, that's not. And when you watch, what Candace say? Sorry.
So I said, someone say something so I know I'm not frozen. So then she was like, I remember that scene, Tanesha. I said, thank you. It's not me who's frozen.
It's not. It's me. Y'all know I went through a lot with I'm back. It happened. Don't worry. If you watch the playback, the best part of some of these things is it catches you up. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. Hi to our Twitch viewer. I see you out there. Good to see you. Welcome. Anyway, sorry, I tried to take this off. It didn't happen. Anyway, so on that, can we talk about Oba and Brock? And again, why it was a terrible idea to be a security officer in WWE. So I would just like to let you know, if you are planning to come on as a temporary security guy, please make sure your health benefits are ready and available to be used. Because the way that Oba and Brock destroyed these men was incredible. It really was. And then, not to say that that was the only thing they went through, because then they had to go through Roman and Punk as well. So ask for hazard pay. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they would have to ask for hazard pay because I'm not doing that job. But they got hurt. This week. Oba, he went to town. I'm excited for Oba and Brock though, because it's just those two look good together, strangely. And more importantly, I really want Oba to destroy Brock, especially in light of the new, the things that were released.
Okay. Well, I will say Was I the only person who got stopped in their tracks when Oba came out? Like when he came out and commanded the room and then was like, you know what? I don't care what none of y'all people are saying. Get out of here. And then when he tossed our poor general manager, I felt so bad. I said, oh.
Adam Pearce need hazard pay too, because twice he got thrown into things this week too. So I'm sorry, it's not just the extras, it's also Adam Pearce who needs to get extra money.
Not even that.
And make sure his health plan is together.
But did you see the way Adam got tossed into the bear? Like his whole side, his hip, everything. He was like, ooh, sorry. And I knew it was real when Triple H got it there. Now, first off, there must be some plot. I don't know why my headphone won't keep coming out of my ear, but there has to be something happening because one, for Stephanie to come out and then for Triple H to be like, ha, stop it right now. And Brock is like, all right, I'm back away because I can't really throw you out the ring because I can't touch you. Like you see him back away and it's just like, y'all really try to preserve this match that bad? We want to see it. We will be ready for it at WrestleMania. It's not going to be like, because we already, I feel like Brock needed retribution for the fact that Oba tossed him on his ass twice. And we all watched it. I think we needed
it was crazy.
I think we needed Brock to be like, I can F5 you right now. Like right now, I can do it. And then maybe still get tossed on his ass. I don't know. But like, I felt like that would have been good. That would have been a good buildup. Like that's a good buildup. So I don't know why they're trying to preserve this match so much. But I do want to say, I feel bad for that one guy who got tossed twice by Oba and then by Brock. Like, I feel like it definitely should have happened again. Like, he needs $1 million because that looked painful.
He need to sue and get a settlement is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't. It looked painful. It looked real painful, and I kept thinking, "Oh my God, why did you come to work that day?" So, and also from Adam Pearce, I hope I hope he was blessed with an ice bath and some ibuprofen because it was a rough day for him. It was a rough day, and he didn't deserve to get thrown into guardrails or anything. But he got pushed down twice in a short period of time. And after you get to a certain age, it's hard to get back up. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get back. So shout out to the person who said $200,000 to be extra because I'm gonna need that too because somebody better cover these medical bills. That's right.
And that would make sense why he sat here and had his little promo or whatever angry video he posted yesterday because it would make sense. He had a hard week and he did need a drink. Now I don't know if he needed a zero, whatever that beer was, but he needed something because that was kind of crazy.
It was crazy. Well, I really hope Oba won't lose that Mania. So I'm gonna just pray that that's wrong. I'm sorry. Okay. And lastly, we got to talk about the Roman Reigns and the CM Punk of it all because that's how it ended. That's how Raw ends every week this time. So what did we feel about this latest showdown with these two? How you feeling?
I just want to say that Roman looked really delicious. Until he got beat the fuck up.
I'm gonna censor that, y'all, for a repeat.
I mean, I liked it. I know you said you didn't really care. Like you were like, why? It didn't make sense. To me, I get it. It was at this point, there's no more need to talk. See, this is what I guess what Liv was trying to say is on site because this was on site. Like there was no need for them to talk no more. There was no need for talking. Like it's on site. Every time I see you, it's on site. Like I'm about to beat you to the ground. Like there's every time I see you, I'm gonna get one up. If you get one up, next time I'm gonna get one up. That's literally what it felt like when I was watching it, and that made sense, especially to do it in New York, at Madison Square Garden. It was like there's no need for talking. Like it was no need yeah. I don't know why it's echoing right now. Let me push it back. Sorry.
I didn't hear that go.
Oh, I hear it.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to highlight what Candace said here. They're trying to get a contract. I know that, but I mean, they don't have one right now. So just make sure your health benefits are together. I hear you. And we did, we were just talking about Adam's promo, but I thought it was a April Fool's Day thing because he posted it on the 1st. So it felt like it was an April Fool's Day because we love us some Adam Pearce.
Faith in here, cutting up again in those comments.
Okay. I'm going to put this up while I talk about how I felt because Tanesha, she has some of it right. But listen, yes, all of that, all of this, Faith, same. Let me tell y'all something. I had to watch that back because I was like, what is happening here? Now, I feel like for whatever reason, each time they touch now, it's not as effective as like the first war of words, which I'm like, maybe they shouldn't have touched. Why do we keep ending Raw the same exact way? The same exact way of those two talking, fighting, now just fighting. Like, I understand the escalation of it, but I will tell you it was very clear that Mr. Punk was having a hard time picking up Roman. Which, respectfully, I mean, I would have a hard time. I'm not judging you for that. But it was real clear. And also, there was some weird punch-push thing. Listen, like she said, Roman was real great to look at. He looked great this week. But I'm not really feeling this now. I don't know why. I just want them, I just really want them to have the match and Punk to lose. That's what I want. And I need that to be over. I don't need to count down to it anymore. I think we've reached a point where it's one time too many to see them together. And I don't want to see them together next week, which will lead me to my AEW takes. But the one thing I like that AEW is doing is for their title matches, they do have these moments in the ring where they face off. And they ask to confront another person, but there is a rule that says they cannot touch each other or you will be fined or suspended or your match will be forfeited. Like, that makes sense why you can't touch somebody. But if I'm just talking to you and we just gonna end it me talking to you, why are we still talking? Like you said, it really should just be on site at this point, and it should be on site outside. It shouldn't be on site in the ring anymore either. Like, now it's time to escalate this feud to it doesn't feel like a production moment, because right now it feels like a production moment. Thank you, Faith, for confirming Roman will not be there. All right, hold on. What you say? Danhausen is going to curse Roman and Pepsi Phil is going to win the match at Mania? That better not happen. I'm going to go ahead and send, I'm going to pray in advance. We're going to cover Roman with prayer in advance of this so that Danhausen cannot curse him. But I'm glad that they're taking a break from them two facing off, but I'm annoyed that I'm going to have to see Mr. Punk again this week. Unless it has something to do with the Usos. Then I could maybe be down. Or somebody else. Like, this could be the moment to be using some of that, Roman's leverage for the Samoans to come and beat up Punk. Like, this could be a moment. I feel like if you're going to escalate it, really escalate. You know what I'm saying? Let them jump the barricade and start some junk and get arrested on national TV. For fake seasons. I don't want to, actually arrested unless you do something crazy. But this could be a moment to use that leverage of him doing out there and saying all that. That would be awesome. That's what they should do this week. I hope it happens because otherwise I'm a little bored. Sorry. I don't know if that was productive, but that's how I feel. With that, y'all know what? I gotta talk about AEW, y'all. I know it's on right now because they decided to have a Thursday collision and I don't got time to watch that tonight. And probably not tomorrow because it's a busy day. But what I was just discussing with you is the premise of what happened with MJF and Kenny Omega. So they met for a contract signing. And their war of the words, blah, blah, blah. Their war of words was crazy work. Kenny Omega starts talking about MJF's hair plugs. MJF starts talking about how Kenny Omega intestines are in a bind and he could die at any moment if you hit him. Like, it really upped the stakes of this moment with those two. So I'm like, listen, Zilla will be ringside at Raw. Thank you, Faith. Now I'm excited about this. Now I'm excited because before I was. All right, back to AEW. So it was magic. It was so good to see Omega and MSJ together. And then when you add in Speedball Mike Bailey, who is just phenomenal as an athlete, I can tell you right now, I was really excited that they had that match, right? Like that it was the main event of the show. It was just so freaking good. Like, that's the one thing I can tell you about watching AEW if you haven't decided to pick it up yet. Watch some of these matches on YouTube because they're really, really good. Like, it is a mess. There's so much drama. The way they started the show with Ospreay beating up Mox and Yuta in the back. Like, y'all, it was like action-packed and so much fun and so crazy. And then, of course, you know, like I said, we already know Jericho shows up. We don't know what he's going to do yet. So if you haven't taken a moment to just start to peek over at the AEW of it all, this Ospreay and Death Riders feud, delicioso. Okay? Oh, hey, of course, Faith. Say less. We will be there. But if you have not taken a moment to enjoy this feud, Will Ospreay is back. He's nursing his neck injury that he's supposedly recovered from. They done taped down his neck in every possible way. They had that man laid out all up and through the ramp. It was so good. Okay? So make sure you check it out because one thing I love me about AEW moment, there's going to be some drama. It's going to be high stakes. I don't think I saw no blood this week, but Darby was out there doing Darby things. So it was good. It was great. I'm excited for Collision tonight. Now, we need to get into NXT because guess who went to NXT this week, y'all?
Me!
Tanesha went to NXT. I hate Chris Jericho. Y'all crazy. We love y'all in the comments. Y'all are hilarious. All right, Tanesha. Well, I think you're going to have to be our eye on the scene as we talk about this. So how about we talk about, well, you weren't there for Mike Santana, so I can tell you she got there late. That's, you know, one thing I will tell you. Tanesha do Tanesha things too. So.
Okay, well, that wasn't my fault, okay? Someone decided they wanted to drive me like they were driving Miss Daisy to get to the train station, okay? And then I missed the train. That was my fault. I would have been there on time. Anyway, yes.
What a delight it was to see Mike Santana back at NXT. But we about to tell you, Candace. It was so great to see him back at NXT. It was so great to see him, period. He looks like he belongs there. I'm a little scared about him joining because y'all already know once they get a hold of these athletes, sometimes they do well, sometimes they don't. But he was fantastic in this 6-man tag, and it was hella enjoyable. But you did get there in time for Lola.
Miss Parker.
Okay,
Miss
all right,
Parker.
that one.
Yeah, Lola was the last one. That means I would have liked it like late. I got there.
So you got to tell us, what'd you see? What was great? What was amazing? What was awful? You got to give us your eyewitness account.
I can. So what I will tell you is, as I arrived, I heard her music and I quickly ran to my seat and started singing her song. And then I got, so pretty much my seat, courtesy of my cousin, I was 4 rows away from the ring. in the aisle of them, the ramp, which was really not a ramp. It was just them coming out from a thing. So as they are there, I'm watching Kaylani come out. That match was actually pretty good. I mean, I already knew it was going to be good, but it was good. And it definitely, the energy was there. There was a lot of energy happening, especially for this match because it was Miss Parker. Now, I was happy how the match ended, that Miss Parker won. She was very, like, it was cool to see the ins and outs. Because if y'all been on this journey with us over the last year, because we've been on this, doing this for a year, that it took me a while to get into NXT. So I would say I had a really good time, besides the people who was perverted next to me, the people who was loud in the back, just doing obnoxious things. So that was that match. Then after that match was, whose match was it? Who was it after? There was a segment where Ricky, was that right after Jada's match? Was it Ricky and them in that segment? That segment was funny in person. So I can only imagine what it looked on TV, but in person, that was hilarious. To watch their faces, because I was sitting behind them. So to watch their faces, look at each other back and forth, was actually hilarious. And then to hear Tony go, you need to get out this ring, because you know what's about to happen. And Stone was like, huh? And then to see it in live action, Tony grabbing Ricky and hitting his head on the table was hilarious. I think that was one of the best highlights of my night. But then, let's see. We can see all the segments. All the segments that just on TV, we saw them. But the one match that I would say was like, had everyone up in arms, was Lola and Kendall. To see them both in action was cool. It was really, really cool to really watch Kendall, because I really like Kendall. Kendall is really, let me put my mic back. Kendall is really cool. To see how technical she is, and also with Lola, knowing that she was she was an MMA fighter, right? So to see those technicalities together, that was a really, really good match. But I will tell you, Kendall tapped twice. Now, granted, she may have tapped a little soon on the first tap, but she definitely tapped twice. And to watch there was so much also happening, because there was also like a little shuffle or kerfluffle or whatever was happening in front of me when JC Jade and Fatal Influence came out, that the guy had to get escorted out by the cops. So kind of distracted all of us, because we're trying to watch the match, but we got to watch you too, because we're not quite sure. I may show you that footage, because I think it's actually kind of funny, because the commentary is hilarious with everybody talking around him. And that was literally within the last 5-10 minutes. Now, what I can tell you, when the thing went off the air, they were still fighting. They were fighting. And Sean was like, all right, see y'all later. Y'all doing what y'all doing. I'm out. See you later. And they kept fighting. But then definitely Lola was like, she tapped out. And I was like, she did twice. I have it on video camera. If anybody wants to see it, I can gladly show y'all the proof in the pudding. But it was actually fun being in person. I ain't gonna hold you. I was really excited. I would definitely do it again.
Excellent work. I mean, I'm glad you got to go and you got to see it, because there's nothing like seeing things live. But yeah, I also noticed that she tapped at home. I was like, ma'am, you are definitely tapping. But then I also was like, did she technically, I think Lola's shoulders were also down, and that's why we had 2 referees in the ring.
I was also kind of confused why the ref was out there, but then when I realized, and I look back at my tape, my video, when I showed my son, because my son loves wrestling, they came out with them to kind of keep them from not interfering in the match. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, I was very confused why they were
going to do. Yeah, you wasn't sure what they were going to do. Now, I am surprised that Izzy didn't show up, because that's who I thought was going to show up.
She did seem like she was talking junk. I was confused she didn't show up as well.
Because I'm like, that would make sense. They will make that a triple threat match. But I mean, of course, they made once it was over, I said it's about to be a triple threat match. Like I know.
I mean, I feel like she got next either way. Like Izzy's like, I got next, but especially because now we have Tatum being paired with Shiloh's really special behind for all sorts of things, and she got the Blake of it all up her, behind trying to get this belt back.
I will say that segment, you know how my disdain for Blake McRow, and it's still there because it's just like
Monroe. Mm-hmm.
Girl, give her back her title. Why you have it hostage? What's wrong with you?
We be out here stealing, apparently. I don't know. I said the same thing. I was like, wait. Oh, so we just gonna hold it. Okay. Cool. We holding it.
I definitely yelled at
Love that for you.
Yelled at Tatum to grab it. I said, grab the title before she grabs it. And then, she grabbed it. I was like, you are slow. I don't know what's wrong with you either, but it's okay. It's okay. But I realized Faith said something I was talking that I wasn't paying attention to.
Yes. Here we go. Here's what she told us. We need to go watch the video of Randy saying the mystery person is coming tomorrow. Like I told y'all, they're going to be on SmackDown. So we need to see the picture in the background. So, all right then. Well, that's y'all scoop for today because we love it. So overall, what would you grade what you saw yesterday? Did it make you more excited for this weekend's, Stand and Deliver?
Yes, it does. I mean, it definitely does. I guess now that I have it inside, I feel like I have an inside scoop since I was there and I was watching everyone. Oh, I'm really excited for what's that men's match that I keep messing their names up? Jasper
Troy.
Starts with a K.
Keanu Carver.
Troy. And then
Keanu Carver. Josh Briggs.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for that because that was actually a good match too. And hopefully Jasper is not injured for real because he seemed like he was hurting a little bit when he walked away. But other than that, yeah.
Heard. Okay. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it because it's time for the speed round.
Ding ding goes a bell, it's the speed round thrill. Who's gonna rise? Who's taking the spill? We're calling the shots, no time to chill. This is the moment to flex their skill. Who's got the bell? Who's hitting the mat? Who's taking the L? Who's got to come back? Main event mamas with spitting predictions. Fast like a jab, no need for revisions. Pick 'em quick, call a move, lay the mission. Main event mamas, it's a wrestling tradition. Chokehold tight or a suplex flight. Cage match chaos or a ladder fight. Tag team dreams or a solo mic. We're throwing the dice on the spotlight. Main event mamas with spitting predictions. Fast like a jab, no need for revisions. Pick 'em quick, call a move, lay the mission. Main event mamas, it's a wrestling tradition.
Well, welcome. As you know, it's the name of the game. It's a speed round. We got NXT Stand and Deliver this weekend. So we're about to make our picks. So y'all feel free to join in the chat. You are welcome to make your picks too, but we won't mention it until after we're done with our picks. All right, Tanesha, ready?
I'm ready.
Ooh, where do we start? How about we start at this NXT Tag Team Championship match, which is, whoa, that can't be right, is it? Los Americanos with...
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Is it Fraxium and Los Americanos? Is that it?
I don't know if it's Fraxium.
What's the title?
I know it's Los... No, it's not Fraxium. It's the boys from Evolved.
Oh, that's right. They're called the Vanity Project. Thank you. Yes. I was like, who said Fraxium? The Vanity Project. All right, who you got? The Vanity Project versus Los Americanos.
I'm going to go with Los Americanos because I cannot stand the other ones. So yes.
I'm going the Vanity Project because they're on the come up. So ain't no way they lose to that. They just got it. So there you go. All right, we got NXT Women's North American title. Tatum Paxley versus Blake Monroe.
If they take it off of Blake, I take it off of Tatum, I'm going to write.
Okay, so you're going with Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm going with Blake because she wants this back. And so she'll do whatever she got to do to get it back. So I'm going. All right. Let's talk Sol Ruka versus Zarya. Who you got?
I'm gonna say Soul. I want to say Ruka. I want to say Zarya, but I'm gonna say Soul.
I'm gonna go Zarya. It's Zarya's time, I feel like. And I feel like Soul is on her way up to the main roster anyway. So I feel like this is Zarya's moment. Just to put that out there. That's where I feel like we're going. All right, let's go NXT Women's Championship, because now we know it's going to be a triple threat, which was announced today by Robert Stone. So we have JC Jane, Lola Vice versus Kendall Gray. Who you got?
I'm going to say Lola. I would say Kendall, but then I'm thinking about it. That's kind of messed up to have them all be put on the back burner just because Kendall left Evolve. So I'm going to say Lola. I think it's Lola's time.
This is tough because I'm really going to lean towards Kendall. Because I feel like the Ren CC is starting to because isn't Ren the speed champion? So I feel like this is their moment to cement them as an actual, group, a powerful kind of group. So I feel like Kendall, and then Kendall is just something, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all, but listen, Kendall is nothing to play with, and she's so freaking talented. I kind of understand why they kept her on NXT, and I could see her in the next year making her way to the main roster because she is very technically good. All right, last match, NXT Championship Fatal 4-Way, Joe Hendry, Ricky Saints versus Ethan Page versus Tony D'Angelo. Did you see that on NXT? You didn't tell us nothing about that.
I did. I sat here and said that Tony told Stone to get out the ring because you know how this goes, and he picked up Ricky and knocked him. So I'm going to go with someone you wouldn't think I would go with. Ethan Page.
What? Not you picking my favorite. Listen, I stand me an Ethan Page moment all day, every day. But I feel like they got to take it off Joe. And Tony wants it, but I don't think he's earned it quite yet. So by evidence of deduction, I'm going with Ethan. Because I feel like this could be his moment to really take it to the next level. All right, let's see what you guys got in the chat. Okay. All right, Candace is saying Vanity Project. Okay, I see that. Me too. She picking Tatum. She's not sure about. Ooh, sorry, guys. She's not sure about Soul and Zarya. And then Lola. Okay.
Not your camera going blurry on you. Your camera said, "Oh, you tired?"
It did. It said you tired, and we all gonna be tired together. So with that, guys, it was such a delight hanging out with y'all. We are going to be coming back very soon because we're gonna give you our recaps, and we're gonna start something new. We're gonna start some mama pop-ups, so you'll see some videos that react quickly and in the moment to some of the events because we have a lot to say, and we want to make sure we get it out there for you guys to hear it without having to wait. So you'll have that to look forward to. And then make sure you visit our website, check out our new blogs. We have a new one coming up about Tyra. Make sure you catch up on all the episodes on YouTube because, we just like to drop them. And so you get them, you enjoy them. We definitely did one that was a very interesting conversation about my birthday and the feelings that brought up. And then we talked about, parenthood and about whether, you should be participating in everything like Miss President of the PTA over there. And I had a different opinion about how much parents should have to be asked to do in the school year. So, we got a lot to talk about. Excited for that. And
also be on the lookout. Be on the lookout because I got her involved in a show and we're going to talk about it because she got thoughts and feelings, and so do I, and I just need somebody to talk to. So you're going to get that episode too. I can't tell you what it's about yet, but you'll get it.
Oh, y'all wait till it drops. You're going to be like, Kiara, I can't believe you watched that. And then I had a fantastic time at a Say Wrestling event recently in Charlotte, and I can't wait to give you guys my breakdown and my review of it and whether you should see it. That'll be coming your way hopefully in the next week or so, probably less than that, and we'll drop it on our page so you guys can see how Kiara felt with exclusive footage and whether you should make it, one of the things you must see if you come to Charlotte. And with that, you can follow us on multiple channels. You can follow us on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, on X, on Twitch, on Pinterest too. I ain't tell y'all that. Sorry, I ain't never tell y'all about that, but we do have a Pinterest in case y'all just want to find, you just want to collect it all and be on every single platform. And also you can join us on Facebook in our squad where I drop my reviews of Monday Night Raw, or you can join us on our Patreon and support the podcast. It's a great opportunity for you to get some behind the scenes stuff. I can't wait to show you guys. I have some fun moments from these past couple episodes that we had to pause. So you get to spend a little more time with the mamas behind the scenes. Now, we are also a podcast. So where can they listen to us, Tanesha?
You guys can listen to us on iHeartRadio, on Amazon Music, Amazon Audible, Pocket Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube Music. And of course, if you want to follow us individually, you can follow me, Tanesha, at Tanesha_MamaPod on Instagram and on TikTok. You can follow Kiara at KiaraMamaPod, no space, no underscore, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. And you can follow her on X at Content Vixen.
Yeah. Excellent.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
And with that, we want to say, we're not new to this.
We're so true to this. And this was Main Event Mamas, Midnight Confessions. Good night, y'all.
Good night.